What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J Hood. Let's go. Another Madden gameplay. Online rank match. You know my team, the Cowboys. Let's go.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. Now Prescott. And right away, he lost the football.
On plays like this, where the ball goes to do on offense, they're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they went for a... I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go, Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to let it go again. And that is going to...
Let's go, baby!
One-handed. A big play here for Dallas.
Let's fucking go. Good catch.
Downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going right side, he has Winton.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Let's go, baby. Touchdown.
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cole the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Damn it, I missed. Fuck.
Kick is no good. An inauspicious start.
Damn, bro. What the
This one
fuck?
stays a 6-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Can't believe I missed the fucking extra
And this
point.
will
I'm
not be
done.
returnable. First carry for Justin Forsett. And able to break one.
Wide receiver position, angrier or better than Steve Smith Sr.
On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Steve Smith.
Lucky as hell, bro. You got luck right there.
2nd to 3rd down.
Claiborne is a former first-round pick at quarterback with skills that can match up with anyone when he's at his best.
3rd down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Setting up the screen for West. And he's able to get
Damn, I missed the fucking quarterback.
Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll... NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on
this
4th
nigga
down
going for it.
conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Rolling the dice on
Get him! Yes!
escaping
Fucking
this
goal.
time. Really nice starting field position.
And
here
I'm
for
mad
the
close
offensive
too.
unit.
This nigga should have never. Nigga should have just kicked that shit.
Now Prescott.
Let's go.
Williams. They'll get
To the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
now defensively for Baltimore.
Many doubted Eric Weddle coming out of college, but they don't anymore. One of the best, most versatile safeties in the league.
Here's Prescott. That is caught. And he's brought
Let's
down.
go.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable
I don't have a ram. I got a fucking hate running.
Back to throw. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again.
So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Again, they run. Again, it's forced. And this time not as successful as he'll get back. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Now it's Flacco. And it falls incomplete after the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already
looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guy, Ben Roethlisberger.
And the number 5 just keeps coming up, doesn't it? Because Ben Roethlisberger threw for 5 touchdowns against Kansas City. And Matt Ryan, 503 yards against Carolina.
19th time ever in NFL history a quarterback has thrown. He's heading back out and ready to go again. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after
rush coming, and he's taken down.
Finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the
Make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one incomplete. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the reason, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
To pass, Flacco. Now a hit, and Flacco drops.
Let's go, baby.
Reached down by the Cowboys. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw.
Let's go, baby.
It's intercepted, and he takes this one back in a touchdown. Picked off by Brandon Carr.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark? They go play action here on 1st down. And almost intercepted. In a second, I think we have to talk about the LA Rams. They started out poorly, lost 28-0 to San Francisco, but they've won 3 straight since, and 2 on the road.
Fueled by their defense, and remember, they've beaten Seattle and Arizona already within their division. And let's just stay out west. How about the Oakland Raiders?
Surprises on the West Coast.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he goes, and time for us to take a break here in the booth. We're back to Baltimore after this. On 2nd down, 4-7, and he'll take this up.
You're not doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other.
Let's go.
Escape, and he goes and long, and they're going to go for it. They do snap it. Flacco now. Hit as he throws. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38. Flex round. Flex round.
Now Prescott. Going right side. He has Witten. And down inside the air and a first down. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Come on, let's go. 1, 9, 1.
Here's Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete.
And 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good. And why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And that one's going to be over everybody.
Damn, bro.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Come on, let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. Ryan.
Yeah, how about that? Rex Ryan posing as Walt Patulski as a writer from Buffalo on the conference call with New England, and Julian Edelman posing as a writer trying to get some information about whether Edelman was going to play.
Best. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Second down, Flacco now. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's low at the 4-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play.
And for the 3rd time here in this
Come
game,
on, bro.
a great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And Steve Smith hauls it in. And he's brought... Off the give from Flacco for Sam. And he'll get this up to about the 4.
The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Flacco here on 2nd down. And that is it. Third down, Flacco from the gun. And he couldn't hang on to it through
Through the air, but they run successful.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Rolling the dice on 4th, Flacco. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision from deep in their own territory. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They look to throw on 1st first and 10 with Flacco. Smith catches left side. And then coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
They come up in an offset eye. Off the draw from Flacco, it's for Seth. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
The entire game, not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Flacco to throw here on third down. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver. Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true
my God.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. They come out here in the eye. Second down, Flacco now. Under pressure, and that's a responsibility the ends versus the tackles there, Charles.
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down.
Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round.
Now Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the third.
Break. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was looking for
Time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They look to throw on first and 10 with Flacco. And no escaping this.
Normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Third and long for Joe Flacco. And this is going to be
The edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands. And
now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And they'll stop him at the 1-yard line in this one, Charles. No doubt the